Not just our farm workers that need to be preparing for a general strike. It's everybody in this country who cares about democracy. I know that it's really heavy lifting, but the thing that we all need to be planning for now is a general strike, a withdrawal of our labor from the economy for as long as it takes to get the job done. It's not something that we are all that familiar with in this country. And in fact, the Republicans have done a fantastic job over the last couple decades, eroding the power of our unions, eroding the power of collective labor, making it much more difficult for us to organize for and carry out strikes. I don't have time for a full explanation here, and I've talked about it in the past, but if you want to understand how strikes are incredibly effective, especially against the Trump regime, look at what Sarah Nelson and the flight attendants union did during Trump's first term. Strikes are an incredibly effective way to get your demands met. We know that general strikes are incredibly effective at toppling authoritarian regimes in other countries, but that they take a tremendous amount of organizing, laying the groundwork, and they take united participation. When you call for a strike, you have to know that everybody will be on board, everybody will participate, there won't be any fucking scabs, and that everybody is prepared with the resources that they have conserved ahead of time, with strike funds, with other supports, so that people can stay out for as long as it takes. General strikes where you withdraw your labor from the economy and stay home are actually very safe. You are not having to march in the streets and interact with the American Gestapo known as ICE. You are not risking being brutalized by law enforcement and dragged off, and God knows what will happen to you. You're staying at home. You're having a clear expectation of demands that you want to see, and you are grinding the economy to a halt. I've been calling for a general strike since late January. But I understand that the American people are not ready for one, and we actually have a huge amount of work to do organizing before we're ready to take that step. It is a necessary step. And so I just really want to encourage everybody. It's not just our farm workers that need to be taking that risk and doing that work and making that sacrifice. It's all of us. And if you're like, I don't know where to start, I really want to encourage you to sign up for Indivisible's 1 Million Rising. Also to sign up for Congresswoman Pramila Jayapal's Resistance Lab. Learn about the effective tools of nonviolent resistance that topple authoritarian regimes. Learn what is required to organize for a strike and why they are so effective. Now is the time for all of us to learn skills and learn strategies and to get some training. Now is the time for all of us to learn how we need to prepare. The power of the people is greater than the people in power. We are more powerful than the fascist regime of Donald Trump. We are more powerful than the 10,000 insurrectionists and oath keepers who are working for ICE. There are hundreds of millions of us. And it's time for us, not just our farm workers, to level up.